A longtime A&E star has died. Darrell Sheets, who starred on Storage Wars from 2010 to 2023, was found dead at a residence in Lake Havasu City, Arizona around 2 a.m. April 22nd. Police told E! News in a statement. He was 67. In what appears to be a suicide, his body has been turned over to the Mojave County Medical Examiner's Office, and the case remains under investigation. Sheets started his flipping business over 30 years ago, hunting for treasures by bidding on unclaimed storage units. He said in his Fox Business bio, quote, "I have found everything from scrap crap to Picassos in storage units. They call me the gambler because I take the risks, bet big, and come out on top." But more than the thrill of the hunt, Sheets said he loved his family, including his longtime partner, Kimber Naisbitt Pino. His son, Brandon Sheets, is following in the family business and attended every auction by his father's side.
Okay, so the self-deletion piece, that was just added. Originally, it was still an investigation. So now, now they're saying self-deletion. I grew up with this show. I mean, maybe not. I didn't grow up with this show, but this was uh, at a great time of my life. As I was just starting to like branch out on my own, do my own thing, and man, I used to watch Storage Wars all the time, Pawn Stars, um, as well. But yeah, Darrell Sheets seen smiling before sudden death in Arizona, self-deletion, self-inflicted uh, gunshot wound, seen smiling hours before his death at his Arizona shop, leaving fans shocked by the news. So known as the gambler on A&E's hit reality series Storage Wars, was a central figure of the show for over a decade. Known for his high stakes, all in auction style, he was a beloved figure who appeared in 163 episodes through 2010 through 2023. So I'll keep an eye out for that 163. Um, and, you know, with that self deletion that has just been discovered or whatever, with the gunshot wound, that lands extremely, extremely heavy here. I want you to see right here that notice Storage Wars 146 in the language, like Darrell Sheets. Look at the 70, like Darrell, along with the 47. Now look what I just figured out. Look at that right there. Look at that complete super match. Self-deletion. The actual word right there. You see it? Suicide. Look at that. 70, 34, 119, and 47 in the language. Just like Darrell, first name. And Storage Wars, 47 and 70. Look at that. You get S right here, like Storage Wars. Check that out. Okay? This is the Gematrinator calculator. The letters are converted to numbers. Okay? And these are 4 basic ciphers. The language we speak with the alphabet: forwards, reverse, reduction, in reverse. You see that? Super basic, and you get a complete match there. he even self-deletes himself a few weeks before his birthday. That's what they're saying. Is this the price of fame? You know, you want to be on a TV show, you want to be on a reality show. Something's got to give, right? The world has a way of balancing itself, and that's for sure. Um, I mean, you know, you want to say that, okay, let's say this really did happen, right? Which it may have really happened. Look at that. Another decode where we see this strange pattern of connections, right? With the language one more time, right? I mean, and again, this is a Arizona decode. He was he had a shop in Lake Havasu. He dies on April 22nd. Look at that. The 112th day of the year. 112. Another Storage Wars cast member has died back in 2013 on the 11th day of the second month. Mark Balelo. 112. So Darrell Sheets dies on the 112th day of the year. Mark Balelo dies 112, which is 112, 11th day of the second month. You get the same numbers. You get the same numbers right there. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely wild? Here's just a little bit of some footage here. I don't know what that is. Some kind of painting or something. Man, I used to. Oh, and another show is um Pickers, American Pickers as well. American Pickers I used to watch all the time, man. For real. So yeah, just a little bit of footage there. So let's get back over here. So 211, also the 47th prime number. And again, Storage Wars 47. Darrell 47. Self-deletion 47. Okay. And also, I thought I put it in here. And it should have been in there. He died on the 22nd. 22 days after his birthday. Did I not put that in there? Wow, where did it go? And I think Darrell equals 22. I don't know why it's not in there. And let's go back over here. Man, I remember putting it in there. I don't know what happened. Darrell. Oh no, Darrell does not equal 22. I think it's Sheets. Wow, where did that slide go? Sheets equals 22. Dead on the 22nd. 22 days before his birthday. I have no idea where that slide went. Well, it's a 22-day span. 22-day span from his death date to his birthday. Last name equals 22. Dead on the 22nd. Where the hell did that slide go? I don't know. And wow, he's dead on a super match kill numerology as well. 64, 28, 44, and 17. See, look at those numbers. Kill in the language. 44, 17, 64, 28. Same numbers. Right there. Oh, that's the wrong. I forgot to take that out of there. That's from another decode. The thumbnail. Oh, there's the 22. So I had it all backwards there. There's the 22. Oh, kill. Is it I think I think 22. I'm drawing a blank. You might have a 22 with some kind of death number too. Death equals 20. Oh, it's not 22 though. So you get, is it dead? Dead equals 22 right there. So dead equals 22. Sheets equals 22. Dead on the 22nd, 22 days before his birthday. Excuse that other thumbnail I put in there. Oh, and Arizona equals 42. Dead on 422, which is like 42. Okay, so we're a little caught up there. He said he got cyber bullied. He just doesn't seem like somebody who would fall victim to cyberbullying, but interesting. Look, cyberbullying has that 70. Look at that. Cyberbullying has that 70 right there. Look. Cyberbullying 70, Storage Wars 70, self-deletion 70, Darrell 70. Wow, look at that. That's what this guy used to be on the show right here. Cyberbullied. And then cyberbullying syncs up. Well, bullying. Wow. Huh. He was an actor. That's what they're saying. You see that? Dies in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. He had a shop, I guess. This is his son. Does his son have a birthday? His son is age 42. Look at that. His son is age 42 right there. And his dad dies on 4/22, like 42. See that? And Arizona equals 42. Okay. Brandon Sheets. They said his son's taken over the legacy or the business or whatever. Let's see how many days he died after his son's birthday. His son's got the 12/26 birthday, day after Christmas. Um, and his dad dies 4/22. Wow, look, it's almost 119-day span. One more day would have been 119-day span. And self-deletion equals 119. Look at that right there. We almost hit with that 119 right there. But 117 days. How many days after Arizona's birthday did Darrell Sheets die? Arizona's got the Valentine's birthday. 4/22 he dies. 60. Oh, look, he dies 67 days after Arizona's birthday at age 67. Where does it say his age? Right there, he died at 67, 67 days after Arizona's birthday in Arizona. Wow, that's extreme. Look at that. Age 67, 67 days after Arizona's birthday, which is Valentine's Day. And check it out, 67 is the 19th prime number, and self-deletion equals 119. Chaos, 119. Right? So Darrell Sheets, best known for his role on Storage Wars, was reportedly seen in good spirits just before his death. Lake Havasu City, they're saying a self-inflicted gunshot wound. You know, you could probably go. I'm sure you can go deeper and find more connections. But I mean, I think I made my point here that this is suspicious. That's for sure. And once again, it's by the freaking language, man. By the freaking language. 100%. Without a doubt, you know, his son takes over. We land with that 42 right there. Storage Wars, you know, another character gone. Mark Balelo back in 2013. Now Darrell Sheets. Okay, Arizona Decodes. That's the playlist on this channel. Until next time.